Hey guys, Christine here. I have been having so much fun here at the beach. So for you guys who've been following me, we just moved into our RV a couple weeks ago. We were staying at the beach and it is wonderful. I canceled yesterday's live and rescheduled for today because we were just having way too much fun yesterday playing at the beach. We've had some amazing neighbors right next to us who've been also full-timing, and they are leaving today, so we were trying to enjoy our time with them yesterday. And you might be hearing them. They're getting ready to pull out right now, so you might hear them chit-chat and stuff outside. We've got our windows open because it's been actually kind of warm in our camper today. It's like 70 degrees here at the beach today, so we are super enjoying the awesome weather because it just snowed last week here in North Carolina, which is really crazy. So I want to talk to you guys about two things today. I wanted to talk about relaxed homeschooling, and I also wanted to talk about my constellation cards that I made. So I am excited about these the most. So I'm going to start with talking about these. So I made 88 different constellation cards. So I did all of the Northern Hemisphere constellations on these gorgeous flashcards, and I do have them separated all by season. So we have been studying the constellations in our homeschool, and we've been finding some beautiful books, which I'm going to share one of those with you guys today too. And so I decided I wanted to make a printable. I haven't made any printables in quite a while, so I wanted to make one for you guys. So you can see they're just gorgeous, gorgeous constellation cards. So you can choose if you wanted to print them all at once. I think it's 24 pages of printables. Or you can just print off a season at a time, so you're not cutting so many cards all at once. I know that's what a couple of my friends said that they're doing, is just cutting what they need for this season. They're just gorgeous though. I absolutely love how they turned out. Oop, that one's upside down for you guys. The baby's been into them quite a bit. She's been having fun playing with them. So yeah, so they're all split up by season. So if they do get unsorted and your kids get into them, or baby throws them all over the floor or whatever, I do have listed for each season what constellation goes with that season. And so there are some constellations like the Big Dipper that is technically a part of all seasons. You can see it, I think, all year long in the sky, but you can see it the best, I think it's in the winter. I can't remember, but it'll be listed on there for you. So some things, even though you can see it all year, it'll categorize it under what season you can view it the best in. So just know that, and so if there's something you know that's going to be in the night sky anyways, totally have that constellation card in your deck for that season as well for you guys to look at. So let me get to my post here. Our internet here is very slow, so I really hope that this video is doing okay. So it's taken me like 10 minutes just to get into my post. Yay, it's working really good right now. So, so with the Constellation Study, we first of all got some books, and I grabbed the books from the library, and I ended up buying one immediately as soon as I flipped through it because it is gorgeous. So we did The Sky is Full of Stars, which is just a storybook. So this is all, I didn't link it for you guys. I will edit this when I'm done and have the post linked for you guys at the very top in the actual post itself. I won't put it in the comments, I'll put it right on top. I'll edit it as soon as I'm done. The Sky is Full of Stars is a really cute storybook about those constellations where the kids are going out and seeing the stars and whatnot. It does have some facts in there for you as well. Glow in the Dark Constellations is another really cute book that we actually have in storage. We bought it years ago, and so it's fun because it actually has the different stars that glow in the books, especially if you are reading it at night with a flashlight and whatnot. That makes it a lot of fun. And then I found this book at the library called What We See in the Stars, and it is beautiful. I know you can kind of see, so all of the lettering is like, it's actually glittery silver, and you can see the different constellations are in that glittery silver. It is gorgeous. I absolutely love this book. We bought it immediately on Amazon. I have it linked for you guys in my post to the Amazon link. I cannot recommend enough. So it has more than just a constellations in it too. So if you're doing a whole space unit, then you can totally use this book for more than just constellations, because it has about the constellations, it has about the Milky Way, the moon, the sun, the planets, asteroids, comets, and meteors, and then deep space. It's gorgeous. It is such a pretty book. The illustrations in it are beautiful. It actually has, I mean, it has a ton of constellations in here. Let me find some for you. Da-da-da. So it has the actual stars marked off for you, but then it has an illustration of what it's supposed to look like as well, and it has some information on each and every one too. It is so beautiful. I did not hesitate. One of my kids, something I brought out here, one of my kids did the eagle for a craft that I'll show you in just a second too. So they flipped through and picked what constellation they wanted to use for a craft from this book. You can also go through the flashcards and pick out constellations for this craft I'm going to show you in just a second. It's so beautiful. Like, I cannot get over how pretty this book is. I could just flip through it all day long. I did not hesitate putting this in our camper because we did only bring a limited amount of books into the camper with us, and this one is staying in here because my kids have flipped through it numerous times, so they're getting a lot of information. There's about the Earth, so when we're talking about planets and whatnot, we can reference it back and everything. It's beautiful. So those are the 3 books. We only did the 3 books because we were wanting to stick to just the constellations right now. We didn't want to go into planets and everything. And a big shout out, I can't believe I didn't say this. So my friend Kaylee at Kaylee Ann Designs, I'm sorry, I'm messing this all up, Katie. Kaylee. My mind is at the beach right now, I'll be completely honest with you guys. My friend Kaylee at Kaylee Ann, is it Designs or Studios? Studios, it's in the post, it's linked for you. She's amazing. She made all of the actual constellations for me for this project. I went to her and I said, hey, friend of mine, do you want a project? And she's like, sure, what's up? Let's make me some constellations. Yes, I'm so glad it's on your Amazon wish list. It is gorgeous. You need to just buy it. Don't even keep it on your wish list, just get it right now. Because I think it's only like $12. It wasn't a very expensive book. I think it's listed, the back says $16.99. I think it was only 12 bucks when I bought it on Amazon. So it's really not an expensive buy. And what a great reference to have for your homeschool or just, you know, on your bookshelf. So my friend Kaylee made all 88, sorry, that's one of the ones the babies has flipped, all 88 constellations for me, and she did an amazing job. So if anyone needs any graphic design work, go over to my friend Kaylee because she's awesome. She had these done for me in no time. In fact, she worked faster than I did. I had to catch up and hurry up and get these cards done because I was like, oh man, if she hasn't done for me, I need to go ahead and make them. She's awesome. So like I said, it's linked in the post that I'm going to put up for you guys as soon as I'm done doing the video. So after we looked through the book and everything, let me grab this craft just for you guys to see. My hand behind it so you can kind of see it. So we did this really fun constellation embroidery. So I know I've talked about them before. We have, we're part of a monthly, well yeah, she sends it monthly. So it's a monthly collection that's called Rooted Childhood. So she will send you, usually in PDF form, she'll send these beautiful handicraft ideas, and she also has book recommendations, and she has different snacks and stuff to make. It's this whole collection that she does by month. So you can buy it for the whole year, you can buy it seasonally. So we did the winter collection, and again, that's going to be linked in the post I'm going to put up for you guys. And so she had constellation embroidery in there, and she had a couple other of StarCrafts too. This was from the January collection. So if you go on, you want to get the winter collection and go into January, because she had so many different StarCrafts, but this one stuck out to me the most, so I wanted to show you guys. And I do not know how to embroider. This is one I made. I should have grabbed one of the ones the kids made because it looks, I mean, the quality of it is the exact same as mine. I've never embroidered before. I know very simple hand stitching, but I am not like an embroiderer. I don't do any of that. I dabbled in cross stitch a little bit, but it's not something that I'm like proficient in whatsoever. This is something that anyone can do. If you know how to thread a needle, you can totally make these. So even my 6-year-old, with a little bit of help from me, made one. My 10-year-old did it completely independently. So we just marked on here with chalk the outline of it, and then I just put X's where the stars were supposed to go, and we just had fun with it. So if you know embroidery, if you want to look up, I know that in the Rooted Childhood, she has some different knots that she did here, and I just chose, since I don't know embroidery very well, I just chose to make little asterisk type stars at all the little points where the stars are supposed to be. And we had so much fun doing this little craft. Super simple, something that kids of any age can do. Like I said, my 6-year-old just needed a little bit of help from me. But he really did, I mean, once he got going, he was pretty much doing it on his own. So it was really fun, get those fine motor skills going. We had a great time with it, and the Rooted Childhood winter collection has just been gorgeous. You guys will not be sorry if you get that. And it's really reasonable for how much she has for the monthly payment for that too. So we also have used a Constellation app on the phone, which I'm recording on my phone, so I can't show it to you guys, but I have it linked in the post again, and there's a picture of my kids using it. It's called Star Tracker. We use this app all the time. My kids don't even realize that they're learning. And so it literally, like, you can even hold it upside down and it'll tell you what stars would be, I guess, on the opposite side of the world from you right now. And so we look at the moon, it'll give us updates. The other night I know that there was a little crescent moon and Mars was right next to it, and it gave me a little update saying, hey, Mars is viewable tonight right next to the moon. So we were like, score, let's go outside and see it tonight. So they have a lot of fun seeing the constellations on there. And same thing is it'll have it all labeled for you. It'll show you what stars are supposed to be connected to find the constellation very easily. It shows you the planets. I believe it even shows you different galaxies. I think it even shows you where the space station and stuff like that is on there. So it's really, really cool. It's free. It's a free app, or you can pay 99 cents to make sure that there's no ads popping up, because the ads will pop up on there when you're using it. I've never seen anything inappropriate or anything, but for 99 cents, you know, it makes it work for you. Just go ahead and get rid of those ads on there. So we've had a lot of fun using the app, and so they were able to use the constellation cards while using the app, because they were purposely trying to find specific constellations then, and then they could find it on the phone, on the app, and then go ahead and find it up in the sky then. So they had a lot of fun kind of matching the constellation cards with the app. So, and then we can also use, which I showed some pictures of actually, let me see if I can find the one that I hole punched, because we only did the one so far, because I just wanted to get it up for you guys to see, but we're actually going to use it as an activity. And of course, again, this is all mixed up in here from the baby. I don't see it, but what you can do is, you find a good example. This is a really boring one, but because some of the constellations are just like 3 stars. You can hole punch the stars and then use a flashlight and shine them up on the wall or the ceiling at night and kind of have your own little constellations on the wall. My kids love that idea. When I used my 6-year-old to help me just for the pictures for you guys, he was like, oh my gosh, can we do them all? I'm like, no, it's your bedtime. We will do it another day, I promise. But I wanted to have that example up for you, and he thought that was the coolest thing ever, to be able to make those constellations just in his own bedroom. So that's a really fun activity that you can do with the cards too. So I hope you guys have so much fun with these constellation cards. They are a free printable, so if you already subscribe to my newsletter, you should have gotten the email from me already with the link, or with the download in it. If you don't see it, if you have Gmail, check your promotions folder, or also check your spam or your junk, because sometimes, since I use a mailing service, sometimes they do go to there. The app is Star Tracker. It will be in the post, so as soon as I'm done doing this video, I'm going to edit the description part on top, and I'm going to put the post up there. I usually do that before I start talking, and I was just scatterbrained because I kind of ran in from the beach today to do this post. So I'll make sure to put that up for you as soon as I'm done with the video and it lets me edit the description and everything. So yeah, so that's all about the constellation cards. And I wanted to take, let's see, how long have I been chatting for? I've been chatting for a while, so I'm actually not going to talk about relaxed homeschooling today. I will save that for another time, because I don't want this video to turn into being 40 minutes long. I talked about constellations now for over 15 minutes, so so I will talk about relaxed homeschooling. I will do that on another video, because I want to be able to dive into it and really talk about it, because that is our homeschool style, is relaxed homeschooling. I do have a post about relaxed homeschooling I can still share with you guys in the comments that I just wrote last week, but we love relaxed homeschooling, and it has completely changed me as a mom, being able to relax more, and it's just kind of become a way of life for us with doing relaxed homeschooling, because that is not what I set out to do when we started homeschooling. It wasn't like, hey, we're gonna do this relaxed style. I had all this structure and all these things I wanted to get done, and we were miserable. That's not to say we're not doing things now, but we are just having a whole different way about doing our homeschool. So I will talk about relaxed homeschooling. I I'm not going to talk about it next week because I've got another topic I want to talk about, but we are going to talk about it soon. Maybe I'll have to do 2 videos in 1 week to make sure I'm able to chat about it one day. But if you have any questions about relaxed homeschooling, again, I'm going to put it in the comments. You can go look at it there, or, you know, go ahead and ask me any questions in the comments here. You can also join my Facebook group I have, Relaxed Homeschoolers. So if you go to Facebook/groups/Relaxed Homeschooler, without an S at the end, just Relaxed Homeschooler, you can join the group too, and we talk about all kinds of stuff in there if you're not already on there. So go get the download for these beautiful Constellation cards either in your email already, or you can subscribe and they will get sent to you in your welcome email along with all my other free printables. And I'm just so excited about these. Share them with your friends. They are gorgeous. I gifted them to a couple people and they were just blown away and loved being able to use them in their homeschool. So have so much fun using them, and I will talk to you guys next time.